Opportunist Meghan Markle is trying hard to replicate Catherine, the Princess of Wales, with her brand new desperate attempt at positive PR. You gotta hand it to Meghan Markle. She is always one for seizing the opportunity. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the royal daily tea. Well, yesterday, the big royal story of the day is that Balmoral Castle is open to the public for the very first time in 169 years. Ever since its completion in 1855, access to the interior of Balmoral Castle has been restricted to the public until now. Now, so many people went to the website, it literally crashed. It broke the internet, guys. So many people are very, very excited about this news. Now, Balmoral Castle has announced they have a brand new tour called the Balmoral Experience, where you can go in and tour the castle between July 1st through August 4th. Now, tickets are priced between 100 and 150 pounds if you want to include afternoon tea. The only downside is they are only allowing 40 people per day to visit the castle. Now, as well as being given exclusive access inside the residence, visitors are going to learn about Balmoral's history and heritage as they journey through its interiors. Now, the tour is going to include several rooms that are currently used by the royal family today. Other highlights of the tour include a collection of outfits worn by Charles and Camilla, as well as the late Queen Elizabeth. Now, guests will also be guided into Balmoral's ballroom, where there's going to be a collection of King Charles's watercolors on display. This sounds very, very exciting. Let me know if you plan to go and visit Balmoral Castle. So if you're looking to add to your royal collection or your royal memorabilia, People magazine has a special edition on Princess Kate. It says, Royal Mom, Future Queen, The New Life of the Princess of Wales. I believe it's going for around $6. If you're not in the United States, there are several people on eBay and other websites where you can purchase it. Now, I, for one, plan to purchase it this weekend and have it proudly displayed on my coffee table. I used to collect magazines back in the day, but that was, of course, before we had social media and the internet. But I definitely am looking forward to adding this to my special collection on the royal family. Let me know if you plan to purchase this People magazine special edition. Well, Saint Meghan Markle, y'all, she's on the prowl. You know, you really have to hand it to Meghan Markle. This is a woman who definitely seizes an opportunity to be in the limelight and to get some positive PR. But is Meghan Markle trying to replicate Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and trying to become the most lovable and likable royal in the U.S.? Is she trying to convince people that she's a sweet, likable person? Well, it's not working, because in my opinion, Meghan Markle is literally the Amber Heard and the Jussie Smollett of the royal family. People are just not buying what you're selling, sister. Now, we all know that Meghan Markle desperately needs some positive PR because she's launching her brand new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. And so far, it hasn't been very well received. She has less than 600,000 followers almost 3 weeks after her big return to social media. Now, Meghan Markle last month on March 21st went to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles where she read 3 stories to sick children. Now, this was part of the hospital's Make March Matter campaign, a huge annual fundraiser at the hospital that aims to create hope and build healthier futures with the help of celebrities, businesses, and the greater community. It is also part of the Literally Healing program that donates more than 65,000 books to families every year. Now there, she selected a couple of her favorite children's books, and you can see her interacting and being very animated with the children and the parents and the staff, and of course, a full camera crew. Now, one of the things I did find kind of weird was she didn't read the bench. I guess that would have been too suspicious if Meghan Markle came with her camera crew and the bench. But one of the things that gave me kind of an ick factor was she literally had these Polaroid photos that were printed, and then she autographed them and handed them to the sick kids. Like this was an event to meet Meghan Markle. This was not a meet and greet. Meghan, you were there to read to sick kids. These are not your fans. So I did find it a little weird that she sat there and gave them autographed photos of herself. Now, in the past, they've had major movie stars go to this hospital. People like Johnny Depp, Zendaya, Tom Holland, people who are really big actors. I can see them taking a photograph with the children because they're huge movie stars and heroes. I guarantee you 90% of those kids had no idea who Meghan Markle was. I guarantee you no one knows who she is, why she's there, why is she famous. She was also wearing a mask. No one knows who Meghan Markle is. These are really small kids. So the fact that she sat there and posed for photographs and then had them print out Polaroids where she gave an autograph, it's like, what are you famous for? Suits? That's been off the air for 10 years. Half of those kids were like 7, 8 years old. They have no clue who this woman is. Again, she's not a working royal, and we're in America. So guaranteed none of those kids knew who this woman was. Now, this hospital is known for letting a lot of celebrities go there and get some cheap, easy PR. The Kardashians go there quite a bit when they need some positive press. So this whole thing reminds me of when she went to Uvalde, when there was that mass shooting and she sat there with a camera crew kneeling in front of the memorial for the slain students. And most recently when she went to Austin, Texas for the South by Southwest, and she went and visited that one family where they took all those photographs of sweet, loving, caring Meghan Markle and a birthday cake, and people were like, oh my God, she's so sweet and kind. But of course, what they don't realize is they were being used by Meghan Markle for, again, free positive publicity. And that is what a narcissist does. That is why they have these die-hard flying monkeys. What they do is they're nice and kind to a select group of people who are then going to go out and forever sing their praises and tell people, I don't know why she gets such negative press. She's such a nice person. She's so kind to me and my family. She gives us birthday cakes and she just cares about me and my family. But none of the other families apparently got the same treatment as this one family where I believe the son or the nephew of one of the victims is part of the Sussex squad, and he goes out there and sings her praises, and then he goes on the news and talks about how lovely Meghan Markle is. Again, this is how she uses people to go out and sing her praises and to plant stories to tell people what a wonderful person she is. Meghan and Harry never do anything out of the goodness of their heart. It's always for PR, self-promotion. It's not about a charity. It's about telling people how nice they are, because again, they constantly have to tell people they're parents, but we don't see them with their kids. We're nice people, even though we trash our family for money, but we're so nice. And then they have these people go out and sing their praises, but again, it's always with a camera crew. So a story just came out that back in 2017, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, cut off over 7 inches of her own hair and donated that to a charity that makes wigs for young people battling cancer called the Little Princess Trust. Now, she did that without any fanfare. There was no big press write-up. There was no camera crew. But now that Catherine is battling cancer herself, they let people know that back in 2017, she donated her own hair. But people like Meghan and Harry, they have to announce and make it known every time they do anything. Because when Harry and Meghan do something, it's for personal PR, for personal gain. Now, the royal family, they go out and do charity, but when they go out and do appearances with the camera crew, it's there to highlight the charity. They're not giving out signed copies of their own photo to people. People pose for selfies because they want a photograph with them, but they don't do it for publicity. There's a huge difference that Meghan Markle literally signed photographs of herself and handed it to children who have no clue who she is. Again, Meghan Markle is working overtime to make people like her because she desperately needs positive PR to promote her brand new lifestyle brand, because people do not like her. Every single time she does something, it is self-promotion. Just like when she went to Rwanda, she worked through an agency that pairs celebrities with charities, and she went with a full camera crew, hair and makeup. Everything she does is so calculated. It is so fake. I don't think her reading to children is going to land her any new fans. So what do you guys think of this latest publicity stunt of Meghan Markle reading to children? Do you think she's trying to replicate Catherine? And do you think it worked? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. Well, guys, that is all the royal news that I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.